Hi ladies and welcome back to my channel. My name is Urania, your level up journey sister. And on this channel we focus on feminine self-development and on leveling up. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the reasons why I started my level up journey. Why I started and when I started. So it's going to be a little bit more of a personal video. I hope you will enjoy it. Let's get started. My very first introduction to this community and to leveling up and to even knowing that there was a community for leveling up was in 2018. At the end of 2018, I found videos on YouTube from Chrissie and she talked about femininity and I got intrigued. So I started to watch all her videos. And at the beginning of 2019, last year, I also found the School of Affluence, her videos. I watched all of her videos. And then I saw Shira 7. So those three ladies, those three channels, they really set the foundation for my level up journey. And by finding these channels, I actually found my tribe. And I love that these ladies taught me that it's okay to want the best possible life for yourself and to use your femininity and to tap into your femininity. And it's okay to not want to be mediocre. So that was actually the beginning of me getting introduced to leveling up and to really start my own journey. And now I would like to share with you the reasons why I started my level up journey. So the first reason for me to start leveling up was that I had no purpose in my life. I always had this feeling since I was a little girl that I wanted to be successful. But as the years went on and I was done with college and I started to work and at the end of 2018, so I just felt like I had no burning desires anymore. Life was just living me and I was not living my life. And I didn't know how to get that purpose and desire back. I just felt a little bit lost, or actually very lost in that period of my life. And the moment I started to watch those videos, my desire for life came back, my purpose came back, and I felt that I had excitement again in life. I was excited to develop more and to learn more and to get the life that I always wanted to have. So I will forever be grateful for those ladies uploading those videos to their channels because they really gave me what I needed in a period in my life where I didn't feel that amazing. And because of those videos, I came back to the woman that I know and I always knew I could be, but I just needed that push and they gave that to me. And the second reason why I started my level up journey was that I had neglected my appearance for a very long time. And I live in the Netherlands where everyone is quite average. And we have a saying here that says, just act normal and that is enough. Then you're doing crazy enough, basically. So I never felt the need to invest in my appearance. I mean, no one around me was doing it. So why would I spend extra time on my looks? It's not necessary, I thought. But I would admire women that I would see on the streets that had their hair done and their clothing done and that looked amazing. I would admire those women so much. But in that period, nothing in my mind clicked and said, well, why don't you do it yourself? You can do this, Urania. Why don't you do it? I never did that myself. I would think about it sometimes and then I would think, well, I don't need to wake up earlier for my hair and makeup. I couldn't even do my own makeup very well, by the way. So I thought, it's not necessary for me. It's just not for me. Just let it be. That's what I thought. And by watching these videos, and by then I had also found some Instagram pages, I understood that if I wanted to feel better about myself, I have to invest in my appearance and I have to look better. Because when you look better, you're automatically going to feel better. And they also made me understand the power of our appearance. That when you look better, you can attract certain things into your life. And if we like it or not, people who are putting more time into their appearance, people who look better, more put together, get treated better in life. They get offered more opportunities in life. And I started to understand that. I started to learn that in that period. And since then, I said, okay, Urania, you're going to learn how to do your makeup. You're going to look at the clothing that you have and switch up your style a little bit more. You're going to wear something different than just jeans and a top. And you're going to do your hair. So you're going to look after yourself. You're going to look at your appearance and make sure that you look good and that you feel good about yourself. So that's a big thing that I changed last year. I invested in my appearance, and I am proud that I can now do my own makeup and I can make myself look good. So I'm really happy and that I did that, made that change for myself. The third reason why I started to level up was that I had to improve my self-confidence. My self-confidence is something that I have been struggling with for as long as I could remember. And I thought it was time for me to take the moment and to invest in myself and not to postpone it any longer, but to take the time and to understand where these self-confidence issues that I had, where they came from and how I can improve that. And in that period, I did just that. I learned techniques how I could improve my self-confidence, my self-worth, and understanding that the life that I want to have, it is possible for me. And I am important and that I love myself, and that starts the change, and attracting change in my life really starts with myself. So I had a lot of self-work to do, and I invested that time into myself. And as I mentioned, I am still on my journey, and self-work is something that I'm still working on. But I can definitely say that I've made really big changes and improvements in my self-confidence and in my self-worth and in the love that I have for myself. So that's something I am also very proud of, that I can say that I changed. And the fourth reason why I wanted to level up was that I want to break the cycle. And with the cycle, I mean the cycle of the women in my family. I've seen a lot of them accepting the bare minimum when it came to men, and really having low standards or no standards at all. And with that, they had to take on the role of both mother and father in their household. And I've seen that, and it breaks my heart, and I don't think that is fair. So I knew that that's not going to be me. I need to do something different. I need to break the cycle of what I continuously see happening. So that was a very big reason for me as well to level up. And before I started to level up, I always looked at marriage as it's just a piece of paper, right? It's just an expensive party. It's not that necessary. Why would you want to get married? But now I understand that marriage is not just that party, and it's not just that beautiful ring. It's about creating security for yourself and for your future children. So if a man wants to be with me and wants to have a family with me, he better put a ring on it. And I've seen and experienced what it's like to be brought up in a single parent household. And it's unfair, and it's hard. And it's hard for that single parent, and it's hard for that child. I have made this promise to myself that money will never be the reason why my future children will not be able to do certain things. I have been in that position as a child, and I do not want that for them. In my mind, I'm always thinking about my future children. What do I need to do right now so I'm able to give them the life that they deserve in the future? And I know that it all starts with me. It starts with the standards that I have for myself. It starts with the people that I allow into my life. And it starts with the information that I am consuming. I want the best life for myself, and I want the best life for them. And it all starts with me. And I understand that things don't just happen. You make them happen. And my biggest inspiration is my mom. I want to show her that she did the best that she could as a single parent, and she raised an amazing daughter. And I want to show her that I am taking all the information that she taught me, and I'm now going into the world and getting the best life for myself that I possibly can. The fifth reason why I wanted to level up is that I want more freedom. And let's start off with the travel part. I would love to see more of the world and travel the world more and explore. And I've done some traveling, but this was always for a shorter period of time since I am working and I always only can get 3 to 4 weeks off. And for me, it feels wrong that I am working the entire year and I'm looking forward to those 2 to 3 week vacation where I can completely be free and enjoying myself and feel amazing. And then I have to go back to working the entire year. And then again, looking forward to those 2 to 3 weeks off. To me, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like that's the way that I want to live my life. So I'm definitely looking at ways how I can improve this part of my life and how I can be more free and see more of the world and don't be stuck to one place for a whole year. And the second part of freedom is definitely my career. I love what Oprah says. She says that our purpose is to find our gift and share our gift with the world. That's why we are all here. We all have gifts to share. And I would love to figure out and understand what my gift is and share that and create my income while making an impact on the life of many other people. So that's definitely something that I am working on as well. I would love to work from different places in the world and not be stuck to just one place, but explore the world. So that's why traveling and my career, they go hand in hand for me to be more free. Ladies, these were the reasons why I started my level up journey. And I want you to understand that my reasons are not good, they are not bad, they are just my reasons. So you have your reasons, and you can never let someone else tell you that what you want is not possible, it's not for you, or that you dream too big. Don't listen to people like that. What you want is possible, as long as you believe, as long as you put in the work, right? We can all get the dream life that we want and desire. It is out there. We just need to go out there and get it. And I would love it if one day we can all come together and we can have drinks and dress up nicely and share with each other how we have all accomplished that life of our dreams. I would love that. Like one day in the future, we will have that day. That was it for today's video, ladies. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other in my very next video. Bye, ladies.